Hello, everybody. Today we're from Group 14 and we're going to present to you about nouns. Our members are Yumna Ud Daffa with final student number 2126, me, Yungka Tjandra, and my final student number is 2127, and Yuniar Sekarwati, and her final number is 2051. Okay, so countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are nouns that can be counted as individual items. You can make them plural or use numbers with them. After that are uncountable nouns, nouns that cannot be counted individually because they refer to a whole mass, substance, or abstract idea. They do not usually have plural forms, and you cannot use a or un with them, but use quantifiers like some, much, a little, a lot of. The common quantifiers are countable nouns, which consist of many, a few, and uncountable nouns, which are much, a little, several, and a number of for countable nouns, a great deal of, and an amount of for uncountable nouns. After that are some and any, which are the same with countable and uncountable nouns, and lots of, alongside plenty, which are the same between countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, it's practice time. The first one is, there isn't much blank in the refrigerator. Now, can anyone give me your answers?
I think B.
Alright, let's check the answer. And congrats, you're correct. The answer was B. Now, the explanation. The word much is used with uncountable nouns. Among the options, only milk is uncountable. Apples, sandwiches, and bananas are countable nouns and should be paired with many, not much. Subject-verb agreement with uncountable and singular-looking plural nouns. Subject-verb agreement like singular verbs with singular verb, plural subject with plural subject. Singular subject with single verb and plural subject with plural verb. Some nouns, even though they end in s, are still considered uncountable and singular, so the verb used must be singular. Examples of uncountable nouns that look plural: news, mathematics, economy, physics, furniture, and information. These always take singular verbs. The news about the political scandal blank is surprising to everyone. Now, can someone give me your answer?
TR, please.
I think was.
Okay, B was. Let's see. And you're right, it was B. Now, the explanation. The word news appears to be plural due to the S ending, but it is actually an uncountable noun and always takes a singular verb. Therefore, was is the correct verb.
Oh, so next material is article usage with nouns. Articles are words used before nouns to indicate specificity or generality. There are three types. One is a used before singular countable nouns that begin with a consonant sound, and the second is an used before singular countable nouns that begin with a vowel sound. The last is the used to refer something specific or previously mentioned. When choosing between a and an, listen to the first sound of the word. If the first sound is a or consonant, use a. If the first sound is a vowel, use an. The important note: it's about sound, not spelling. Let's go to practice. It's important to get blah 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 university degree if you want a good job. The correct answer is
B, A.
Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, correct, Yunka. You're correct. Explanation. Although university begins with a vowel letter, the sound it starts with is the a consonant sound. Therefore, the correct article is a, not an.
Okay, let's next material, noun versus verb. What is part of speech? Part of speech, types of word in a sentence. Example, noun for person, thing, idea. Verb for action or activity. Difference between noun and verb. Verb for action or action word, show an action or process. Noun or thing or idea word names a person, place, thing, or idea. Important note, one of the plus superlative adjective plus plural noun. Let's do practice. One of the most important required in applying for the scholarship in financial need. Which word is incorrect? Anyone want to answer?
I think B.
Let's check it out. Correct answer B. Required explanation. This is a word from error. The word required is a verb, but in this sentence you need a noun. Why? Let's look at the phrase. One of the most important. After one of the most important, you must use a plural noun. Let's look at the word family. Root word required. Verb to required. Noun requirement. Root word decide. Verb to decide. Noun decision. Root word analyze. Verb to analyze. Noun analysis. So the correct noun form of required is requirement. Also, since is one of the most important, the noun must be plural, requirement.